and bank on it. You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said, I stamp on it. In a private plane, I lamp on it. Lele oh, then they call me bank on it. Cause I walk around with the bank on
Hi Bantase. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Anita, also known as Mrs. Steve. Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to subscribe because you are going to like it here. For my returning subscribers, hey Bantase, thank you so much for your support. Really appreciate you guys. So first thing, lophukile izolo ne, please. Lophukile izolo, I need to find a place to do this nail. So we are in Cape Town. We came for work, but guess we end just a little vacation. Vlog is gonna come out after this video, so I think next week it's gonna come out, or during the week, I am not sure. So this video is about explaining ubana kwenzeke ntoni with us selling the car. So I took, if you watched vlog last time, I took a clip and posted it on TikTok, and sana it trended. The last time I checked, it had 1.2 million views. Then someone took it to Twitter, but I don't have Twitter. I don't know how to use Twitter, and I don't think I want to know how to use Twitter, but apparently it was on Twitter, and then it also trended there a little bit. So but I already promised you guys I'm gonna do a sit down and then like about what happened, why we decided to do what we did, and then yeah. And also thank you guys, but thank you for comments zenu. Comments zenu sana, but I assure you we are okay. They're right. I was a little bit emotional because I love it so much. But anyway, so I'm just gonna quickly give you guys a backstory of how we got to buy the car, because I think mhlambi izo understandeka betele ba lento ndizayithetha ba what happened. And I'm trying for the video ingabi longer than 30 minutes. Like it doesn't need to be longer than that, even 20 minutes. So if you've watched my story time, in City we almost got scammed in 2019, and then I told you guys how broke we were in 2019, and then we got to like share an apartment with where we ate. I think we were 8 in that apartment. It was a 3-bedroom apartment, and we had a baby. We shared that apartment until God broke things through for us. So I got a new job, and happy for my promotion then, but then I got a new job, and then we managed, or during that time we managed to settle amatyala ethu ne. Then I got a new job. We moved to like a new apartment which we shared with a friend yam, but she was not a friend then, was a born. We shared with her until Happy got a promotion, a new post, and then by then we could afford to like rent the apartment so the apartment was 8,000, and then it increased to 8.5, but we could still afford it. We had like enough money left, guys, and then we decided to like apply for an apartment ne? We got approved, and then we moved to our apartment. Happy times. We still had enough money left, and we saved because the bond was, I think it was 5.3, so we saved like imali ninzi from rent. So a month later we decided, you know what, we have so much money that is left, we can buy a car. And we already had the Polo that we had, so we bought this car ne? And still after we bought the car, we still had enough money that was left. We had enough money, and a month later I gave birth to my second child, which meant new responsibilities, but we were still okay. We are still okay. But then izinto wethu kept on increasing. Umzekelo, our apartment that we bought, we were paying mostly 5.3. We are now paying around 8,000. And then if you include rates and taxes, yonke lanto, iba around 10,000. Yeah. So,
Susan,
uongeze if you have something to ongeze.
okay.
And then, where was I? Oh, okay. So it increased to like, it's like around 8,000. But it's around 8,000. Yonginto increased, guys. We all know this. Groceries increased. Grocery we 2,000. It is now 3.5. So the room that we had, which is the money that we had, it kept decreasing, but we were still okay. So moving on from Londo, that's how we got to buy the car. So if we are Mamela, we never got a time to like enjoy imali yethu during that time, because we're coming from a brokenness. We are already renting in Sodwa. We are already buying an apartment. We're buying a car a month later. We're having a baby another month. So we're like this. Yeah, so we never got the time to like. Ne family ni happy was a breadwinner. Not really, but we support her.
Yeah.
I was also like supporting my family on the other side. So zonke za responsibilities bezifuna imali, yabona. So we never got the time to enjoy the money. We moved to PE. We had a tenant when we moved to PE. We apartment yethu. We are renting in PE. We had a tenant when we moved to PE, which was fine. And then a few months later, asabina a tenant. A tenant, I think for 8 months without a tenant. So we are now paying a bond that is costing around 10K. We are now renting a rent year to. How much is it cost?
We add an gardening and water. It's around 7.5.
Around 7.5. We have a car that we are paying. Imoto yetu was around. So I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna confirm with my husband because imoto was costing around 10.
Yeah, 10 if you add everything.
If you add everything, insurance, 10, yeah, around those. Then we go petrol. Yabona la moto guys with petrol. Petrol, and we are working from home. The only time we get to use the car is when we are dropping the kids to school, picking them up, and then park or mall. So we are driving around EPE, but basically to full tank twice a month, full tank, and full tank was around 1.3.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, around 1.3 full tank. So yes, that's what was happening. So we lost a tenant. Yes, we lost a tenant. Not lost a tenant. Something was happening. But then asabina tenant for 8 months, but we could still afford to rent, to pay bond, to pay the car, to pay another car, to pay fees. We could afford all of that, and we still had money that was left. However, kule mali that was left, asikho, we didn't have ilentu spontaneous. Uvuke usithi, let's take a drive to George and then just spend a night there and with the kids, whatever. We didn't get all of that. My husband has been asking for a bicycle, but I'm just gonna buy him a bike. I need to plan. Akakwazi bana vele athi uyosithengela gifts. My husband loves gifting. Ubonisa njalo mostly uthando lakhe by gifting. So akakwazi bavela yokwenza lonto because the room that we have, we funeka ngokusimisa ingqondo, yabo. And nabantwana if usiyobathengela lonto, okanye siyahamba nabo and then they decide to buy something because ngabantwana bakhalela izinto, we buy it but then we're like so we need to asizuyenza into ethile because imali ethile yento nethile yonke laa nto, and it was so annoying, yabo. So yes, for ukubana ndiziphendule zonke ezinye izinto like ndizichaze zonke ezinye izinto how they happened or why they happened, ndizophendula i-question. So I asked a question on my Instagram, ne, ndathi abantu mababuze ubana bafuna ndicacise ntoni kuyo yonke le ndiyenzekileyo. So I think most of izinto bendizazithetha ndizaziphendula ngezi questions ezilapha, yabo. So I only have 4 questions that I'm gonna answer. The first question is, what led to that decision, Dase, and how are you and Happy coping with having to downgrade? I think we know on certain things because I pay long. So what led to the decision? Firstly, as a sikhula, we find out in Diobana there are zikhona ezinye izinto that are important kuthi, ne, for i soft life yethu thina is being spontaneous. If i soft life yethu is like sibe nexesha lobana sikwazi uvele sithenga izinto, ixesha lothatha i-drive sihambe si-drive to Mossel Bay if you want to, ixesha we love going out. If yazibukela ii-vlogs zethu, we love going out. That's us, that's our soft life. And if my husband wants to buy us things, he needs to be able to have buying power, abe nayo imali that we have left to buy. Umzekelo, when we were renting, ndibuyele kule rent, when we were renting before we bought the house, we had so much money that besinemali eninzi to a point where i-transfer costs sazibhatala cash, azange sifune credit to buy those. Until izinto started piling up, we were not able to buy izinto cash. Umzekelo, umama befuna ikitchen, I couldn't just lenduka si plan for 2 months isiqombo cases amenzela ikitchen. We had to plan for like around 6-5 months to come up with imali yekitchen. Umyeni wami befuna ndithengele ifoni, akakwakanga kwazi ubana athi uzawuplana for 2 months to buy that phone. We had to take a credit, what is the contract, to get that phone because we don't have like imali asina freedom of using imali yethu. Imali yethu is tied up on izinto. And to be clear, imoto is not the only thing that we got rid of. We got rid of bank ebesizibona into yobana we're spending a lot of money on. Mzekelo, besinebhenka, we don't need it. Iwesibana like kutsalwa imali eninzi for those services. We don't need those things. So that's what led us to like decide on selling the car. The decision was not easy. It took time for my husband to convince me. Time. Bekukwamaxesha funeke ayibhale it down. Bana jonga, if we move this is how much we're gonna have left. And if we have this much left, we can do this, we can do this. We have so much things that are in the pipeline that we want to do. Umntanethu is gonna start new school next year. He's going to pick schools. We need to have imali enough to get him to isikolo esifuna umsa kuso. We want to build a home. That's what we want. So that's what is important to us at this point. And then how are we coping with having to downgrade? We are coping fine because a decision that was forced because as we afford. It was a decision as sober-minded. We took time, like you see, plan as we discuss, and then we saw value in downgrading. So we are coping fine. I think abantu balenduke baye banewari seeing that last clip in the color. I get attached to izinto, especially la moto. Ndimo wathi bamasithengela color even. So I enjoyed it so much. Ibi drive one day miss kakhulu. my husband does not like driving, so he drive and and he does not like going out, so out. So that's why I was crying, not because bana we were at a situation where we're like, we can't afford this car, so we need to take it back. I think if it was like that, because now we need to adjust. Kanti siyenze i-decision, siyazi into yobana sizokwenza ntoni after we're gonna use this old car for now. Yeah? And then share.
Yes.
Okay. Second question is, what made you sell your car? I think I answered that one. We have things that we want to do. We have a definition, yes, soft life is different from umuntu wonke. A soft life kwabanye abantu is
Specifically, like financial freedom.
Yes.
Not soft life.
Yes. Financial freedom. What made you sell your car is because we want to have a financial freedom. Financial freedom is different from abantu abaninzi. Kwabanye abantu, phofu kumuntu wonke, financial freedom kwabanye abantu is having a fancy car like we had. We fancy. I loved it so much. So it's having mhlambi imoto that is fancy, okanye being able to like go to and being able to buy those things, okanye being comfortable with spending imali ngokubhatala imoto and paying your rent and food. Kwabanye abantu, that's financial freedom. Ba free bayakwazi uyenza lonto. So thina i-financial freedom yethu is being able to enjoy imali yethu, being able to have i-buying power yokubana if sifuna uthenga is 10,000 cash, we can do that cash. If we want to buy zathindoni, like even if I'm taking bicycle, I can just go and say, tada, here's your bike, and
Bike is 2 rand.
a bike is 2 rand, it's 3.5 a bicycle.
Yes.
It's around 3 point bicycle, is right? So that's why we sold our car. Sifunu kesi enjoy imali. Sifunu yija emqaleni. Siyike and enjoy it. Okay, the other question. How do you feel about downgrading? Since it was not a decision that we were forced into, I'm feeling pretty good. They're right. It's right. Like, we are looking forward to the next payday. We are looking forward to the next payday. Like, it's cooler. We want to see our money growing. So I am so excited to see Bana a future is an and only with having this much money. So I am excited for the future. That's how I feel. And I don't miss the car because basically I sebenzisa kakhulu, as I've said. We were using it only for usabantwana and then sibuye sipake okanye going around PE, and abasisagoduka kakhulu because umama ibekhona, which is my mother-in-law. But now that she passed away, we barely go to Ezlalin. So we are feeling good about downgrading. And then I was watching your vlog, and Alila Sana, so how is you since moto yambili? Okay, I think I've answered this. Sorry Bantase, sorry mangoni Kalisa, sorry like being as intentions is Kalisa, and I feel like la part yenze la video, yeah. Not misunderstood, more than ibonise ngathi yinto engeyiyo. That's what I can say. I was crying because ndiyayithanda la moto, and akho manje ubona into yakho ithanda ihamba, and I was attached to it, bendiyithanda, and ndingumuntu ongathanda uthetha kakhulu mna ne, so la moto ibindithethela. ibindithethela benisithi ndifike endaweni like ndifike imoto indithethele kulula uba abantu baze kume and make conversations then nam ndiphendule. So ibindithethela and yeah, I loved it. Okay, so I'm just gonna check other pointers that I'm leaving behind. Or any question ithi into yobana, are you planning on buying a new car anytime soon? So we are not planning on buying a new car. However, we are planning on getting a functionable car.
It's safe.
A safer car, because ipolo lesinayo yakhe accident ne, so and yalungiswa ngubush mechanic, so inezinto ezifuna ufixwa, so it's not safe to drive it a long distance umzekelo. And also xana sifumana le moto, a safer car
And reliable.
Oh, and reliable. Yes, we want a safe and reliable car. So we are planning on getting imoto that imoto ekwi same range okanye installment engekho far off from the Polo Vivo. Yabo, because it's gonna, if we phinda start imoto eduru, it's defeating the purpose. Yabo, like sibuyela umva. It's not gonna make sense. So we're gonna get a car that is safer and function and reliable, and also with almost the same installment as the Polo. Yeah. So that is what's gonna happen with regards to Imoto. Imoto at this point, I feel like it's like your priority at this stage, because the stage good. It's not a priority. Like you guys are gonna be here. Nizawubona bana zinduni ezindithi bana zikwi pipeline. You guys are gonna get to see what I'm talking about in due time. Okay. Oh, so yes, okay, I think I've touched on these points already, like the reason why we sold the car. Sifuna no, like imoto ayi investment, sifuna no investor, because siyakhula guys, ixesha liyahamba. Abantwana sifuna ukuthi xa sibashiya abantwana bethu singabashiyi ne-life covers qha, sibashiye ne-assets like your shares, your cryptocurrencies, umhlaba, your properties. That's what we want. That's what we want to invest in. So we only gonna manage to do that if sinemali that is enough for us to invest there, and also see kyapha emqaleni. We were also sifuna imali guys emqaleni. So yes. I was, guys, I was so touched, like reading e-comments as ku TikTok. I was so touched. If like you are someone just go and read those comments, and uzobona bana abanye abantu are having it hard, and abanye abantu are being wise about it. Like there's no harm in letting go of into that is not serving you. So abantu baphayana, they are so wise into yobana, if into ethile is not serving me at this point, let me let go of it. Okanye, like they have long-term goals. Abanye uyacho into yobana, we will let go of imoto yethu because we wanted a bigger house. We are now walking to indawo esifuna kuzo, okanye sithathe taxi to get to where we. So priorities as funny. Only umuntu would be comfortable to staying a 2-bedroom apartment and having imoto right. That there's nothing wrong with that. Umuntu only wants to have a bigger house and just imoto to go around. Enye into esifuna uyenza is to pay off i-debt. Asifuni tyala. Into yasincedayo ngo-2020 In Dolando Baba, was it a snowball? We used a snowball method. So a snowball method, umzekelo, if sino okay furniture account esibhadalayo, we pay that man comes sibhadala 1,000 rand, we pay it off. Ne? Start at 1,000 rand, so you faka kwi account ka Mr. Price. So if we were paying 1,000 rand to Mr. Price, we are now paying 2,000. We are now paying 2,000. We finish off Mr. Price, we're taking like 2,000. Jet. We are now paying, we've got jet is 2,000 we are now directing 3,000 jet. So that's what we are trying to do with selling imodo. We are trying to redirect imali to something else, something that is meaningful to us, something that is our proud yiyo, and into ezo benefit abantwana bethu, benefit our families. We also want to help out with family ezifuna projects. If umama muthi into bana I feel like ngifuna uthengisa veg, we want to invest in that. If ufuna uthengisa inkukhu, chickens, we want to be able to invest in that, yabo. So that's what we want to do. That's why we sold our car. We are redirecting funds. We are okay. We are so much okay. We become so much okay. We are very much okay. We are very much okay. And I tell you now that we are very much okay. We're gonna see glitz and glam. No, you're gonna see izinto that we were doing before, and then nezinye ezintsha that I cannot speak on at the moment, but ndizanibonisa as time goes. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your sympathy, for your kind words, for your blessing words. Guys, I'm getting blessings left, right, and center, and I receive. We receive. When I say I mean we receive. We love how you guys receive us. We love how you received the vlog. And also, if you're coming from TikTok or Twitter, we love how you guys received us on our platform, especially on TikTok. Like, I didn't imagine into yobana izo receive ola hlobo. Like, I was even scared delete. But when I was reading the comments, ndiyabona into yobana i-community is supporting lento. Abanye, like, they sharing their stories, and then bafumana abantu. Oh, just quickly, I'm done after this. I feel like this is important. How do you sell your car? Ne? So what we did was, we did e-codes with different dealers, and then we also did e-code we buy cars. Ne? And then we buy cars was the highest offer. They gave us the highest offer. But because imoto is not an asset, it depreciates the moment upuma a garage, you will have to pay a shortfall. But the shortfall is gonna depend bana I offer of mene mali. So the shortfall that we paid was 30.
I think 41.
It was for around 42,000, the shortfall that we paid. And we had the money to pay the shortfall. So for us, it was worth it. Because you see, it's a long-term goal, man, guys. So for us, it was worth it losing 41k on paying a shortfall than paying imali to into esiqonda isivalele kwezinto ezininzi, yabo. As I've said, it was not the only thing that we got rid of. So,
and there's more coming.
And there's more coming. There's more things that we're gonna get rid of. There's more things, and I'm gonna share those, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna share, because I feel like abanye abantu bayafunda like how to do these things, or bana abanye abantu bebeyicinga into bana I want to do this. No. Now that bebona umuntu oyenzayo, they'll be motivated to do it. So there's more that we're gonna get rid of, because we are ingqondo yethu ngoku is like this, ne? As we're growing up, there's so much that we need to do. I hope I've answered your questions, your concerns, and if you have any more questions, please feel free to ask a comment section and I'll answer. I make sure that I answer. The only vlog engakwazi uyiphendula zonke comments is the last one. There were so many Lenduka's comments, and also like on TikTok bezininzi comments, so I was like kuzo, so I'm sorry if I didn't answer your comment. I see you, I appreciate you, and I love you. Bye. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.
Heart been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Think it's best I put my heart on ice, cause I can't breathe. I'ma put my heart on ice, give them the best of me. While in the cell with Lil Joaquin, after I slapped him, I had told him, I don't know how you get down with them clowns, but I'm a soldier. No one could understand, I had way too much aggression that built over the years from my abandoned adolescence. See, I done been lied to, backstabbed and heartbroken. I wanted to cry, but I was too afraid to open. Praying one day I'll find a peace of mind by the ocean. I spent all my time committing crimes to get closer. While at my nana house, I play the couch staring at the ceiling, trying not to get in my feelings, thinking of a way I can make these millions. Maybe that'll take this pain away and clear up all these rainy days.